So from what I understand, before this jet engine crashes, at some point, for some reason whatsoever that is not described, the physical universe splits into a tangent universe. Mm-hmm. Everyone in the physical universe pauses, and a duplicate copy is made called a tangent universe, where now we're living in.
And Donnie
is there. And Donnie's there. He's alive in this universe. Apparently, this happens all the time, and it kind of writes itself over 28 days, implodes on itself. Everything's fine. We move back to the physical universe. We move forward.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, when this happened, a duplicate was made that was not correct. Like a glitch happened to where a jet engine was in there twice.
Yeah.
And it should have only been in the universe once, in this tangent universe. And so the universe is now unstable because of this jet engine. Everything now is starting to implode on itself, and it's going to potentially create a black hole at the end of this 28 days that will pull in the physical universe, destroy everything that has ever been because of this jet engine. What do they call it? An artifact or whatever. Yeah. And so this is where it gets nuts. Donnie, throughout the movie that we'll talk about, has to somehow get that duplicate jet engine out of the tangent universe so that as it implodes, everything is a perfect copy and the physical universe can move forward the way it was
Donnie's
supposed to.
Essentially chosen by God or like a higher being to make this right again.
Because the universe will end if he does not do this.
Yes.
It's kind of implied that he uses mental, gymnastics to rip that engine off of the plane, throw it into the portal, so that now that duplicate engine leaves this alternate reality, everything's able to collapse.
Yeah.
And he's still in that tangent universe. Everything collapses back in time. Physical universe starts back up right where that tangent started, with no one knowing anything that happened in this.
There's go ahead.
And I think the important thing to note, and tell me if this is stupid, I spent way too much time thinking about these engines. Because you're like, well, then why? But why did the engine then still fall through the roof in the physical universe?
And what happened to the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, so picture it this way. In the first physical universe, there's a plane that has an engine. It's just sitting on a runway somewhere. The tangent universe is created where everything duplicates. That plane duplicates itself. However, one of those engines somehow double duplicated itself. It glitched. And that engine was just in the universe, and it fell onto Donnie's house.
Right.
That's why they can't figure out where it came from.
And that's why they can't figure out where it came from or what happened to the plane.
So it was literally a copy of this engine just duplicated itself.
So now there's two engines.
Yeah, and
the engine's still
falling
on the plane, but this one's falling.
Yeah, you did copy paste, not cut paste. That's what happened. Yeah.
So then when so picture it, that plane is in the air. That plane is in the air. The other engine in this universe, the one that's causing the problems, is at a lab somewhere.
Yeah.
He pulls that one off, throws it back in. So now there's only one engine in the universe. It falls apart. But that other engine is still needs to go somewhere. It falls on this house, just like it did in the regular one. But the reason there's no problem, there's still now a duplicate engine. That plane still exists in the physical universe, but now there's the one that fell through the roof. But because this is the real universe, there's no problems with duplicates. There's not this implosion issue.
Right.
So there is actually a duplicate engine now.
That is
in
evidence of the tangent universe.
Yes.
And the only piece of it.
The only piece that's left over from it. But I think that also tells you that plane will now never crash. That plane never crashed.
Right.
Because there's thoughts about, he saved their life because now they won't go on the flight to Star Search because they'll be mourning his death. But that plane's never going to crash because he's never going to rip the engine from it. It's just it's a fucking mindfuck, this whole movie.
The way you were talking about that, I just want to add this small tidbit, is it makes me think then that in the real universe, there is now just a plane sitting on a runway somewhere with a missing engine.
I would love for that to be it, but I don't think it is.
You're probably right. I'm just saying, that's what I started to gather while you were talking. I'm like, there's a plane that just all of a sudden an engine just went.
And you know what that airplane went on to do? Carry the people in Final Destination.
Let's go.
Sorry. Yeah, I think that is kind of the canonical look at this movie.
The most basic sense here is the plot that you might have missed, that I missed the first time I saw this, that many people missed. That, by the way, we'll talk about this when you get there, but there is a director's cut that is available to watch that adds a lot more of this information to it.
Yeah.
I am more of a theatrical cut guy.
I am as well.
But I think you have to watch the director's cut as like a companion piece almost.
Yeah.